up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. How's your day going? Your night going? I hope everything's awesome. I'm having a bad hair day, so let's not even acknowledge that. So now I'm here with a classic ghost story that's freaked me out for so long. It's like a real classic. You know, those chilling ghost stories that are just so good, so simple, yet so scary, especially if you're watching at night. I am going to be talking about the Mistletoe bride. I was going to tell this story around Christmas time, but I never got to, so yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Before we get started though, I just want to say that if you're new here, I'll be posting videos every week. This is a paranormal channel. I have stories on a lot of things here related to the paranormal, of course. I talk about urban legends, ghost stories, like this one, and much more. So if that's something you'd be interested in, I would love it if you could go ahead and subscribe and become part of this little Spooky Bell fam. And now if you want to hear all about the legend of the Mistletoe bride, just go ahead, turn off your lights, and stick around. So the story takes place in the 17th century in England. It's all about a young bride-to-be who decides to play hide and seek on her wedding day. Which, by the way, was on Christmas Eve, I believe. Which is why I was going to tell the story on Christmas. But anyway, so everybody started playing the game. Everybody was hiding. They were playing for a while, and then I believe it was her time to hide, of course. And they couldn't find her. Minutes passed, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then it came to hours. They could not find her. This was not a game anymore. They were truly worried and just looking for her. The groom thought she came up with this whole plan, this whole hide and seek thing, to run away from him and not get married, and everybody thought so as well. So days and days passed, and they could not find her anywhere. Then months passed, then years passed. He spent decades looking for her, till he finally just gave up. I think the story was in a movie I really love about like urban legends and stuff. If I remember the name, I'm just gonna like link the trailer down below. It's a really interesting movie. So yeah, anyway, back to the legend. So about 50 years, yes, 50 years after her disappearance, she was finally found in the attic of their mansion. There was like this secret door that just suddenly opened on its own. And inside there was this wooden trunk. They slowly opened it, and to their surprise, there she was. 50 years later, just a skeleton in a wedding dress. And during all this time she was missing, people have reported seeing a lady in white, which they knew was a ghost because she would just like kind of fade away, you know. Anyway, they just claimed to have seen this lady in white just like wandering around. And this legend, this story, I call it a legend, but a story, whatever. This is actually based on true events. But yeah, a lot of people who have stayed at this place, most of them would always see this lady in white just wandering around, especially during cold nights, and she would actually go through the walls, which means a ghost, of course. They would just freak out and switch rooms all the time, every single time, because they would all claim they were being haunted by her. It's like she wanted to be seen and heard because she was like missing for all these years. Everybody thought the worst of her, and she was actually dead. And switching rooms would never help, by the way, because they thought it was a specific room that was haunted, but they would always see her, especially on cold and foggy nights, like I said. There are so many versions to this legend. It's absolutely crazy. But like I said, it's believed that this legend was inspired by true events. So something like that might have really happened, which is very bone-chilling. Can you imagine just like playing hide and seek or doing whatever? Just like having fun, and you end up just killing yourself by accident, which is basically what she did. I'll play a clip of the movie I'm talking about. It's like a different story though, but it was based on this legend as well.
Professor at Alpine University kills his own students using urban legends as his MO.
There's something connecting this to what happened to those girls in 69.
Has come back to life.
It's Mary. You're saying a ghost is killing these kids.
Mary wants revenge on the people who took her youth.
Come on, you're not buying this, are you?
Like I said, I don't remember the name of this movie, but I'm definitely gonna leave it in the description below. But yeah, what do you guys think of this legend? Have you ever heard of this before? Which I'm pretty sure you have. It's one of the classic ghost stories most people have heard. And there's actually this place, I think it's in England, where they say they see this ghost of this like bride just wandering around. And I think that's the mansion they were talking about. I don't know, I'm gonna look into it and let you know. But yeah, definitely my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was short, but those are my faves. The classic ghost stories. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great day or night. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you children in my next video. Toodles!